In this lesson, we will be learning about layers. The Layer tool is a data management tool that will help you organize your drawing. When your drawing starts to become complicated and full of data such as this one, it can be too overwhelming and hard to edit. Some of the things in this drawing also may not be useful for different people. For example, the building contractor will only be interested in the walls of the building, not on the furnitures. While the furnitures will only be important to the interior designer of the company. Or if there are trees or plants, they are important to the landscape department. But to draw all these things separately in different drawing files is not really the solution. All of these different elements can be drawn on one same drawing using the Layer tool. With the Layer tool, you can choose the elements that you want to see in a drawing. Layer can be used to control the visibility of objects, as well as to assign properties such as color and line type. Now, layers are a way of managing, tidying, and also controlling the visual layout of a drawing. A whole section of a drawing can be turned on or off, or simply one aspect can be controlled. Text, for example. This is all done by using layers within the AutoCAD. The concept of layers is also used in other software applications such as Paint Shop. For those who are not really aware of the concept, don't worry, we'll start from the beginning. So layers are really like sheets of tracing paper. Each layer could be assigned its own color so that everything drawn on a layer appeared on that same color. And that layer can be turned on or off just like putting on or taking away tracing papers. When a new AutoCAD drawing is created, everything that is drawn will be drawn on a default layer called 0. When creating drawings, this layer 0 really shouldn't be used. New layers should be set up with names corresponding to the content contained on them. When drawing in AutoCAD, everything is drawn on the default layer, which is set current. Only the objects you are drawing are visible on the layer. Each new layer is created by you, the user, so normally it is acceptable to have layers for each different part of a drawing. For example, the layers that are created for a simple house plan could be as follows. You can have separate layers for construction, separate layers for walls, doors, a different layer for windows, as well as another one for dimensions. And they can be assigned different colors as you can see from this drawing. Now the layers are controlled by the Layer Properties Manager, which looks like this. The button is located on the Object Properties toolbar. The Layer Property Manager is where all the layers are controlled. Now this layout shows a typical use of layers where you have wall, internal wall, external wall, doors, windows, fittings, text notes and dimensions, and you will see they are assigned to different colors and also different line types. In a different version of AutoCAD, it might look like this. Now as you can see from the Layer Manager tool, each layer has the following options. You can change the name of the layer. The on or the light bulb controls if the layer is on or off. You simply select the light bulb to turn the layer off or on the drawing. Freeze in all viewpoint. Pressing this will freeze the layer in all viewports as well as the current model view. Lock. This is a handy feature that locks a layer which prevents any content of the layer from being modified. Color. You can change this whichever color you like, All objects drawn on the layer will display the chosen color provided that the object's color setting in the Object Properties toolbar is set to by layer. The line type will set the line type for the objects, for example, continuous, dashed, dotted, and etc. And you can even change the line width using line weight to set the thickness of a line. This table here summarizes also what I have discussed before. Okay, now let's create a layer. To create a new layer on AutoCAD, you simply type LA and you enter. And the Layer Manager toolbar will appear. Click on New and then type in a new layer name, for example, Construction. So as you click on New, which is the one with the star, or simply type alternate N and type in Construction. On the color square, change the line color. For example, in this example, I've changed the line color to green. Now let's see how do we change the line type. In order to change the line type, click on the line type, and then by default normally you will only have continuous line. To load a new line type, click on Load, because we want to set phantom line for the construction line, and then click OK. So as you click on Load, you will look for phantom line and click OK. And now you will see you have two types of line now, continuous and phantom, and just continue to click OK. And finally your construction line will be set to green phantom line. Now let's create another layer for dimensions. Let's make a new layer. Click on New Layer and type in dimension to name that layer. Choose a different color. For example, here I've chosen yellow, and I've set the line type as continuous line. The light bulbs are the on and off layer. Click on the light bulb to turn the layers on or off. Now let's do this exercise. Create these layers such as text using continuous magenta line, hatch using continuous cyan line, views as a yellow continuous line, hidden as a yellow hidden line, a layer called center using a line type center 2, which is yellow, and finally a border layer using a continuous red line. And that's the end of the tutorial. For your exercise, please produce this drawing with the appropriate layer. And always remember, the title block is compulsory for all your engineering drawing assignments. Thank you.